Could you tell me more about your van and your name?
Yeah, my name is LaVonne Salle,
Yeah.
and I used to be known as the Barbie Lady, and I decorated this van for my Barbie Lady business that I had in Vallejo, California.
And how long it take you to do all this bead?
It took me, for just this piece, it took me about 30 hours.
30 hours, wow.
But the rest of the van I did in my studio, and then I just put it on and had a couple of friends who came and helped me put it on the cart.
Oh, wow. And do you need to car wash it? Like, does it stay on, or you just leave it during the rain and stuff? Like,
I don't
does
wash
stay-
it.
Wow. How long have it been like
I
that?
wash the windows,
Oh,
that's
just-
it.
Okay. How long it been like that?
2008.
2008. Okay. Wow.
So it's really held up pretty well.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
So I put it on like double-sided adhesive,
Uh-huh.
but when it's done, I spray it with enamel paint.
Oh, wow.
So the enamel paint is what helps it
And
hold
so,
up in the weather.
yeah. So you did all this by yourself? Like, no one helped you?
Well, I put everything together by myself, but it was like in tiles.
Uh-huh.
If you can see that over here.
Yeah.
So I would decorate a tile,
Uh-huh.
and then I would put them in order.
Yeah.
And then I had a couple of friends.
Yeah.
So all they had to do was put the first one second and
Yeah.
just put them on like that, and it all was like a puzzle.
Wow, I love it. Look at all the Barbie collection.
All the Barbies are
The Mickey
tied
Mouse
on.
too. And the little, wow. What
Well,
year-
when I first decorated, it was only Barbie.
Oh, okay.
But when I came to Oregon, I started adding other pieces
Oh.
because I gave up being the Barbie lady and became the beaded lady.
Oh, beaded lady. Okay, yeah. And all these buttons and everything, where you buy it?
When I was living in San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
I went to a garage sale that was a fundraiser for the Special Olympics. And a store that sold buttons went out of business, and they donated all the buttons to this garage sale.
Oh.
So I bought the buttons.
Oh, okay. Wow. And so, wow, it took you how long to do the whole?
About 4 months to
4
complete
months.
the van.
Wow. And you didn't caught, so then in the rain and everything, you never had to worry about the rain?
Well, in Silverton, I have a garage. When I
Okay.
first came to Oregon, I didn't have a garage.
Uh-huh.
So the Barbies that I had up here just burned up in the sun.
Oh, wow.
So now I have a garage and they don't have to be so exposed.
Oh, okay. So
But
you-
a lot of this beading
yeah.
has come off now.
Yeah.
And a lot of this has faded.
Yeah.
I think about redoing it sometime, but I kind of like it just the way it is.
Okay, yeah, it's amazing. And let's go talk about your art. You have amazing art here. Today we have an art show for you. And it's amazing because we have some of the best work. Very lucky. And this is one of my favorite pieces. I really love this.
So this represents the beaded lady.
Yeah.
And these take me between 40 and 50 hours to do.
Mhm.
And when I first started doing the beaded work, it was only on a female
Yeah.
torso.
Yeah.
But sometime I would want a piece and it just wouldn't be right. This wouldn't work very well on a
Yeah.
female piece because of the breasts.
Yeah, yeah.
So I started using male pieces.
Yeah, because
For-
it's easier to do.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
much easier.
Yeah, flat.
And then the way you design it, if you're working with a female, it's a lot more complicated.
So you enjoy painting more because you look like very talented. You could be painter and the beaded.
Well, what I've discovered about myself is that I like to do artwork that only I do.
Uh-huh.
So I created the technique of how to do this.
Yeah.
And for painting, it doesn't thrill me so
Yeah.
much.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
just a distraction.
Yeah, the beaded.
I like paint pouring
Yeah.
rather than using a brush. So this is not using a brush. You
Oh,
just
okay.
pour the paint.
Okay, great.
Um,
So this is beautiful. You combine both, right? The scale. And
right, so these were using sequins instead
Yeah.
of seed beads
Yeah.
because snakes, you know,
Yeah.
they sort of smooth and slick.
So how long you been doing the beaded? How you got started with the beaded? You have.
Well, the way I got started with the beaded was when I was in Vallejo and I had my art gallery and I decorated the van for that.
Yeah.
And the beaded lady
Uh-huh.
on the hood
Uh-huh.
was the first beaded piece that I did. And after that, I didn't do
Yeah.
really any beaded artwork. I decorated Barbie with beads.
Yeah. So you got the.
So this
Barbie.
is one of my pieces that was inspired by Avatar.
Wow.
So I make the clothes and I do her hair and painting or, you know, whatever else might be
How long did
involved.
it take for you to do this? This one? Like
2-3 days.
2-3 days. Okay.
Same, this one maybe was a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
Let's put her over here.
Yeah, that's one I really like it too. It look like a bonsai tree.
Well, she's called a Japanese bonsai.
Yeah, beautiful.
So then this doll is not called Barbie.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what she's called because she's Asian. The only
Asian.
one whose name is Barbie is the blonde one.
Yeah.
The brown-haired, Latin-looking girl is Teresa, I think.
Oh.
So I don't know all their names because I'm not really a Barbie person.
Yeah.
I'm just a Barbie artist.
Yeah, Barbie artist. That's great. And when did you got started with the celebrity? That's Whitney Houston.
That's Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I started doing flat pieces
Uh-huh.
for a couple of reasons. The torsos are rounded,
Yeah.
so I lose a lot of beads in the process.
Yeah.
And they take me 40 to 50 hours,
Uh-huh.
and they cost anywhere from $800 to $1,500.
Okay.
So the reason I made these is because I thought they were more affordable,
Yeah.
and they don't take me as long
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah. How long it take you to do each one?
Oh, a portrait takes me, I would say 10 to 15 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay. And
And then I also thought my daughter is a Madonna fan and
Yeah.
she would buy something like this.
yeah.
So I thought if I did rock stars
Yeah.
that it would be
Yeah.
a more saleable piece of art.
Yeah.
These are not
Yeah.
anybody in particular.
Yeah.
They were necklaces that I made.
Oh, okay.
These were necklaces.
Yeah.
But then when I stopped making necklaces, I turned them into hats.
What inspired you this one? This is beautiful.
Well, I wanted to see, when I first started doing them, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Did I want to do animals or plants or portraits or, so I tried a lot of different things, and this is when I had done some birds.
Yeah.
So this bird I copied off the internet and then used that as a pattern.
Uh-huh.
But like these birds
Oh, beautiful.
are
Those are
my own
peacocks.
design.
Yeah, beautiful.
And so this was a piece.
Yeah.
I wanted to take a picture.
Yeah, you
Me
can.
too.
Yeah, isn't that great? Yes. So we have a lot of your fan here. It's great. Yeah, beautiful.
So this one was a piece that I entered into a contest,
Yeah.
and the theme of the contest was fire and ice.
Yeah. It's great.
did
You see,
good, you
art
did
bring people
good.
together, right? Yeah.
You
Yeah,
did
great.
really good. These
And
are,
this was,
wow,
Yeah,
you're
look at this.
awesome, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
here,
Yeah, she's amazing artist.
this
Amazing.
are his,
The transsexual
Really?
male.
Yeah.
So when
What's
I
a
went to,
transsexual male?
huh?
What's a transsexual male?
He was
The
born
male.
a male, and he had surgery for tits.
Yeah.
He changed?
He's a nice man,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
He's
not
a
saying-
lovely man.
I'm sure
Yeah.
he is.
and he's straight.
Well, I'm sure.
He's married.
Yeah,
He was married for 46 years
as a man.
Yeah.
as a man
Yeah.
and
Now
as
he's a
trans.
girl.
Well, he was a girl when he married.
Yeah.
No, when he married,
He's a transsexual.
I know, but when
When he was married, he was a man.
he was a man,
Yeah.
now he's a
And then
girl.
he had surgery.
when I talk
Great.
about you,
I know. You're a pastor. We can marry each other. Yeah. We'll be matchmaker.
He got
A
breast.
matchmaker for you.
I tried that once.
Yeah.
I was told don't ever do it again.
Okay. Really? Oh. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, it is.
Which one? So I wanted our birthday party to discuss it.
I'm
with
from
your
San
art.
Francisco.
Yeah, it's amazing, right?
No, well, no
So,
wonder.
We have an angel
How did
artist.
you arrive here in Oregon?
Yeah.
Money.
So we're gonna go on a road trip together. We're planning to go to.
Tomas, you are
Yeah,
so sweet, Tomas.
I know. We are. We're planning. I'm taking her car tonight. We're gonna go. Ooh, look at the mermaid. Wow, so beautiful.
Look at Tomas.
Look at the mermaid. It's
Yeah.
awe inspiring.
I'm gonna ask this guy.
I'm gonna later on. I discover you.
I'll be right back.
That's what I say.
You're the discoverer.
I know. I like to discover unique stuff. And this is so amazing. I like the ivory. I like this one a lot too. Wow. So people ask me, could you turn these into clothing? Be like great clothes for like
No.
movie stars.
You know
Look at
that.
some-
You couldn't wash them.
oh yeah. But
you-
it's like for performer. You
Have
know,
you,
like
that, were you modeled, you know, the extremes?
Yeah.
Where the men are wearing shoes that high and, you know, that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the kind of design I would do.
Yeah.
yeah. This is so beautiful about babies. Look at all the cute babies.
Well, this represents my higher power.
Yeah, beautiful.
So here's nature. The tree represents God,
uh-huh.
and God creates human beings.
Yeah,
So here's all the human
I
beings.
love this one.
And then here from the roots, they get love,
Yeah,
respect,
yeah.
Be
That's my favorite
kind.
piece. Yeah.
help, give. I can't read that. Acceptance and
Yeah.
positivity.
Yeah,
I
beautiful.
forget what that one is.
Oh yeah, look at the heart.
So then there's the heart,
Yeah,
and here's the sperm
yeah,
from God.
yeah. And the hand. I
Not
love
that
that.
God has sperm, but-
Yeah, yeah,
Well, he created us.
yeah.
That's
I know.
something.
I know.
That's right.
So beautiful, right? Wow.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love that
man,
one.
I keep
and I love
losing you.
this one
See,
too.
that's spiritual.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Yeah, very spiritual. And I love this one. What is this one with all the carpet?
That one's called. Let me think about it.
The time.
Something about
Time is ticking.
Time goes
love it.
by
Time go by so slowly.
so slowly.
Time goes by so slow. Yeah, this is
Time go by so
can
fast.
do so
I
much.
know.
Are you still mine? I need your love.
Yeah.
Godspeed your love.
God. Something.
I know.
Something, something, something.
To
you.
you.
And I love this one. Wow, you have so much meaning in your art.
So this
Equality.
one is called equity.
Yeah.
This spells out equity.
Yeah.
And these are hands of white people, black people, brown
Yeah.
people, Asian people,
Wow, beautiful.
all people in a heart.
Wow.
And then this part is all rainbow colors.
Yeah.
So this represents the LGBTQ
Yeah.
community.
And I love this mermaid. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I think my friend Susan will love the mermaid one. She loves mermaid.
Uh-huh.
So kind of.
Well,
That one's my cat.
Oh, your cat. Oh,
That
yeah, she has
was-
cat too. Susan
He's
might like this
dead,
one.
but
Oh,
he was a
Susan
good
would love
kitty.
this one. Cat. Wow. Each one is so unique and different. And the avatar.
That reminds me of my aunt. She used to collect. She'd go to garage sales, and she would buy pins. You know, the old pins. And then
That's-
she made frames and hung them in the bathrooms and sold them to
Oh.
friends.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
thank you so much for sharing your art. And looking at